I was hoping that we would have learned an important lesson here today. I was hoping that this board, this administration, would have learned an important lesson over the last week. Me, myself, as a trustee, I am not proud right now of what's happened to this village, of what we're going through, of what people are saying about us when you leave, or when you live in Sauk Village, really. You got to go pick up your water, really. I mean, this is something that I've never heard of in the United States. I'm sure this is the first time since I've been living that I ever heard that a municipality, this happens in Haiti, third world countries, or disaster areas. This is nothing to be proud of. This is something that is serious. And I'm hoping, and I was hoping, that at least now, since IEPA is coming, everyone's coming to our rescue now. Because this is why we're in this situation right now. We cannot agree to even disagree. We can't even move past the normal business because we have to sit here and posture and take care and bring things that would not have nothing to do with the agenda, bring them up and say what someone in the queues point fingers all the time. We can't move that way. We cannot move that way. And me, for one, as a trustee, I am embarrassed to have you guys sit here and see us fight each and every week. Fighting what's got us into this situation right now. That's what fighting did. Arguing back and forth because the IEPA told us a long time ago to do something. They told us a long time ago that they shut our well. They gave an example. They said, wait a minute, okay, maybe you'll listen if we do one thing and shut your well down. Maybe you'll go in that course. We had to argue about that. We argued so much until now. What are we doing? We're passing our water and arguing about that. Arguing about who this and where the water goes and how much whatever. Is water. I'm embarrassed to have to give you your drinking water in a bottle. That you have to come up here after work and walk, and hopefully you can make it by a certain time. And if you don't work, if you get off at a certain time and you can't get the water, so we got to make another plan. I don't know about anyone else, but this is embarrassing. To say that, hey, I represent the town, we have to do this to our residents. We're already in the economic downturn, that our homes are not worth what they used to be.
Oh, you better say that.
Now, we have to hand out water, and people come to your house, is it safe, isn't it safe? You go back and forth, because IEPA, what they're doing, they're washing their hands. They're saying we had nothing to do with it, but yes, they did, we all know that. That's what we should be fighting, that fight. Not against one another, we live out here. We have to worry about, we should have came together over a crisis. I hate to see if we had a real crisis, because guess what? We were one step. Everyone wants to talk about what's happening. We were one step from shutting the water down in Sauk Village, which means everybody would have to go. There would be a complete evacuation because the health department would say so. But no one wants to say that, but that's the way it is. I'm just hoping. I was hoping that it wouldn't get that far tonight. I was hoping that we could come together and try to at least go and show the people that we can stick together in a crisis. But no, we cannot. You see, we cannot do that. I'm hoping that everyone out here sees that. Whichever way we go, even if we had went back in 2010, when we said we were going to go airstrip and just made a movement to at least do what we're doing now, that would have appeased IEPA. They wouldn't have to come back and snap our hands and say, guess what? You still haven't done anything. So since you're not going to do anything, we're going to do it for you. And you should be able to run a government, run a town without having Big Brother come in and tell us what to do. We should do that way. We should do it ourselves. And we should have started back when they told us ahead of time, if you don't do this, it wasn't said to you guys. It wasn't brought up at the meeting. But everyone was saying we're trying to do open and honest government. They were fining us $5,000. We had our attorney, our engineer, to go back and beg them to please don't, we don't have the money for that. So they gave us until the last election, where it was voted on for Lake Michigan Water to do something. Hoping that you had something in the plan. You had the plan already set, so when you got yes or no, you were ready to move. That was in March. This is July. Now look where we're at. So I'm sorry. I am not proud. I am not happy, and I'm not green or whatever the case may be, because this is a sad moment in Sauk Village. Now, I've been out here 30 years, and I'm still like,